This your boy Life of Darius, aka Dre the Martian, and we are back. We're back today with, come on, man. Do I even have to say it anymore? Right, this is the sixth time we done let the lead out. Right, it's not a new thing on the channel. It's kind of just something we do at this point, man. We just hop on here, and every now and then we let a little bit more lead out, man. And it hits a little different every single time, man. But anyway, we're here today, Led Zeppelin, with their 1975 double album, Double Physical Graffiti. Let's get to it, y'all. All right, that intro might have been a little iffy, but we're here. Okay, we're here today, finally. I know my fellow Zeppelinites. I've been out there waiting, man, but we're here today. 15 tracks today from Led Zeppelin, right? 15 songs. I think an hour and 20 minutes in total. That would not all be in this video. I think it's pretty obvious. Remember, we're going to split this into two different videos. But don't fret, y'all. We'll still be getting this to reaction within the next couple of days. I'm not going to split it up that much. I'm going to listen to the album today and then listen to the second half tomorrow. And we're going to physically graffiti. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just kind of sitting here just looking at everything. I'm looking at the titles, Custard Pie, the Rover, In My Time of Dying, Trampled Underfoot. I know that's going to be a banger, man. It's an 11-minute whoop on here. 11-minute whoop from Led Zeppelin, man. I'm very excited for that. Only 6 tracks. Right, we're going to see what they do on this first half, man, because I'm just, let me be honest with y'all, man. What else is there to say about these dudes? What else is there to say about Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Bonham, and JPJ, man? I've said it all. You know, it seems like every project we listen to, I come in with higher and higher expectations, and every single time those expectations are met, and I don't expect anything different this time. Now, there was a comment that left me a little bit perturbed, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, man. Somebody in the comments said that Robert Plant's vocals, his vocals kind of went through a little bit of a downturn during the recording of this album, and then even worse on the next album, apparently, man. And that's a little frightening, right? That's a little scary for sure, like that, the prospect of that, because knowing how Robert Plant already sings, that's a scary prospect. But like, in all seriousness, Robert Plant's a great singer, but that's never been the reason that I've been coming to Led Zeppelin. That's not the reason I come and bang out and let the lead out, is to hear Robert Plant's like heavenly vocals, right? They always been a little, iffy. Like he can sing great when he really tries to sing great, but no, most of the time he just riffing, right, and doing like weird shit with his vocals. So we gonna see, right? Obviously, it could be a lot worse than what I'm expecting, man. I'll be the judge, the jury, and hopefully not the executioner, right? But just going back to the previous album real quick, man, Houses of the Holy, man, I kind of overstepped my bounds a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think I was kind of leaning towards saying Houses of the Holy was better than Led Zeppelin 4, man. And after subsequent listens, after further review, I'm on the play. We went to the replay booth a couple times, and we have determined that it's not better than Led Zeppelin 4. Okay, let's just get that out the way right now, man. Led Zeppelin 4 is nuts, right? I didn't like, it's just insane. I'll make a separate video just talking about that album at some point, I promise y'all. But yeah, man, Led Zeppelin 4 is still tops, but Houses of the Holy, it's a strong number 2. 2 might be number 2, man. It's just so much greatness. It's Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, I want to love you, like all that. Let's go. And as always, you can find the full version of this reaction in the description on my Patreon, man. Pull up, support. It's only $5 buckaroons, if that's what bucks converts to. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share with the homies, the homettes, whoever you want to share it with. We're on the track number 1. We got Custard Pie. That sounds filthy. Let's get to it. Oh my God. All right, right to it. Right to it. It's a layered world and we just living in it. Let's go. Oh, you talking nasty. Jimmy acting a fool already. Come on, Bonham. There you go. Oh my God, bro. Oh, Robert talking crazy. Okay. All them drums is everything. It's too much, bro. Oh, that real. I do hear a little extra gruff. Let me know something, Jimmy. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, that ooh was a little nasty, Robert. Bro, that shit, it sounds so evil. Save me a slice, mama. Jimmy, bro. Yeah, vocals definitely a little rough, but it's kind of working. It's kind of working a little bit. Yeah. Damn. Chill, bottom. Bro, the riff on the bass line, the guitar swells, Jimmy's tripping, bro. This is it's overwhelming, bro. It's overwhelming, bro. This is for real a super group, right? This is what you call a super group right here, bro. Cause Jesus. That was track number 1, Custard Pie, man. A beautiful way to intro this album, just like the 5 albums before that all had amazing intros, beautiful riffs, hard hitting, everybody showed up. The intros is just, every Led Zeppelin intro I see just shows you, it brings you right into the experience, right? These last couple of albums, they ain't really been like, you know, weaning you into the intros. It's been the right off the riff, you're right into the world of Led Zeppelin, and I think that's how it should be. Like, just whiplash. Like, come on, whiplash, get ready to rock and roll. I love that. Right, and I'm going to make a prediction for this album, man. I'm just going to say it, y'all. I don't want to disappoint any Led Zeppelin fans, man, but I just don't think they can surprise me anymore, bro. I don't know if they can, bro. I done seen it all and I heard it all from these dudes. I heard Jimmy Page flip the guitar in the air, spit it upside down, play the guitar, and I heard Robert Plant turn a harmonica into an elephant guitar somehow. Like, I done heard all type of JPJ, all type of freaky bass lines and all. It's just, I've heard everything. At least I think I have, bro. It's a lot of music on this album, bro, but I just don't know if they can surprise me anymore, bro, because it's like I expect greatness. Every track, consistency, every song, right? Just like a beautiful track listing, beautiful just structuring of everything, man, and that's what I got on track number 1 right there. But I will say this, man. Robert Plant's vocals are, man, they were a little scratchy. They were a little scratchy, and they've always been kind of scratchy, but I've noticed on here they're a lot scratchier than usual. But for the type of music that Led Zeppelin likes to make, it kind of worked, right? It kind of worked. Like, I didn't notice the difference till we got kind of like a little deeper in and he started hitting the ew, and the ew was like, the ooh was like, it was a little rough, like it was a little gravelly. I'm like, nah, Rob, something wrong, Rob. You overwhooping, Rob. You overwhooping. But all in all, great song, amazing intro. It seems like no matter how long I go without listening to Led, it just takes one press of the button and about 15 seconds of and I'm right back into the world, bro. So let's go. I love that. We're on to track number 2. We got the Rover. Like the Mars Rover, the Range Rover. Which Rover is it, Led? Talk to me. Talk to me, Bono. Jimmy Page is a real life like monster. Like that's no exaggeration. Like he is a goat. Like what? I've heard it. I've heard the evidence. Oh my. Come on, bro. Hold on. Hello, I like that groove. What the? This American Robert Plant. Talk to me, JPJ. Come on. Oh. I like strain Robert Plant. I like strain vocal Plant a little bit. Dark side of the globe. What that mean? Yeah. Yeah? It's like 3 different perfect riffs in one song. Chill. Give me a riff to choose from. Yeah. I need a bath. Oh, yeah. Talk to me, Jimmy. Man, I'm gonna be playing guitar like this. Give me 2 years. I'm gonna be playing guitar just like this. Come on, bro. Come on, John Bonham. I hear you too, bro. I can't get everybody credit, bro. It's too much. Like. All right, let me calm down, man. Nothing gets me off my rocker quite like Led Zeppelin reactions, man. Let me lock in. Okay, that was track number 2, The Rover, and really just building off the foundation of track number 1, man. Kind of more of the same, but I think I kind of explained this on the Houses of the Holy reaction, or that might have been Led Zeppelin 3 where I said this, but I came to the realization where even standard Led Zeppelin tracks are amazing songs to me, right? So like, I'm just a Led Zeppelin fan, y'all. I like what they do. I like their sound. Their sound has obviously been heavily imitated, heavily replicated, because Led Zeppelin, out of all the bands I've listened to on my channel, they are the one band who I feel like I've heard millions of clones of. Right, and I don't listen to rock music, but just like hearing like radio stations in passing, like soundtracks to movies, to video games, things like that. This is probably the most familiar to me, Led Zeppelin's music, and it's for a good reason, bro. This shit bangs. Right, there's like really no other way. Like, this is just head rocking, head banging, but it's layered, bro. Like, you can pick out everything. Like, here's the thing. I see some people in the comments kind of saying they can't get into Led Zeppelin because Led Zeppelin can seem like too much. And for me, on Led Zeppelin 1 and 2, it was definitely like that for me. It was kind of like I enjoy what I'm hearing, but damn, it's a lot. Like, yo, they don't chill. Like riffs, like breakdowns, like lyrics. The way they do the verses is weird. The way they go from verse to bridge, like, it's just crazy. I don't know who the engineer was, who was producing this stuff. Well, I heard that Jimmy Page was the producer for a lot of this stuff, but like who the engineer was, like kind of handling these records, because with all these big sounds, these big noises, these grandiose statements, with Robert Plant over top of it, just riffing his heart out, like, it just sounds good. Like, it doesn't sound like mess, right? Like, I've heard rock music, you know, heavy metal, that kind of sounds like mess sometimes, right? Like, so Black Sabbath coming soon, right? But like, I've heard some music that sounds like mess in my ears. Nothing I've heard from Led Zeppelin sounds like that. It all sounds detailed. It's layered, right? It's a lot. It can clash sometimes, but the clashes is always beautiful. Right, like this song right here was a perfect example of that. How they went from the banging riff of Jimmy Page to kind of that little dreamy, like it was just like too many great riffs in one song, bro. I couldn't keep up with the riffs, but yeah, man, I'm sorry for geeking out. Y'all know this Led Zeppelin. I told y'all what was gonna happen. I told y'all. I warned y'all. Now, lyrically, I didn't lock in as much on this one as I should have lyrically, man. I think he was talking about he wanted to join hands, right? He wanted to plant his flag somewhere, right? He had a lot. He used to rock, but now he rolls. Like I heard all that from Robert Plant, man. I just don't really know where he was going with that. Was he trying to tell me that we should go to Mars? Right? It was just like Robert Plant's. I don't know. Great song anyway. We're 2 for 2, a strong 2 for 2, man. We're on to track number 3, right? I think this is the 11-minute whoop, y'all. Right, the longest Led Zeppelin whoop that we've heard so far, 11 minutes. All right, I'm finna let me buckle in. Right, I hope y'all buckled in too, man, because I'm buckled in. I got my liquid ready, man. I'm just, let's go. Track number 3. Long title, hold on. It kind of ruined my intro. Track number 3, In My Time of Dying. Let's go. Oh, shit. Let me lock in for this one, y'all. I'm locked in for this one. Yeah. Oh, hell nah. Don't do it. Oh, they did it. They did it. Yo, I needed a little blues, man. I was wondering what the blues was. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. It's about to get filthy, bro. Yeah? Come on. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where we going with this one, Robert? Hold on. I want to see where he taking me lyrically now. Come on, JPJ. Come on, JPJ. Talk to me, JPJ. I like how he talking on this one. No cap. Oh. Yeah. Come on, man. Yo. Where can they take this from here? Yo. Come on, Marta. Let me blow your horn is crazy. That is nuts, Robert. This is not what I expected. Oh, is it 11 minutes of this? 11 minutes of this? Come on. I'm here. Bro. Just jumping from riff to riff. It's effortless. Oh, these might be the GOATs, bro. Come on. Come on. One more. Fuck it, one more. Come on, bro. Talk to me, Robert. Praise him. Praise him. Oh! He on this mic shit. Take me on. We only halfway through. Oh, you leaving, Robert? Nah, chill, Robert. I could take like 3 more minutes of this. Ooh. I thought he was gonna do the ooh. I thought he was gonna do a signature ooh. Oh my God. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, yo. Man, what? What? These boys on Led Zeppelin. These boys don't got no conscience, bro. They don't got no conscience, bro. 11 minutes of that. God damn, bro. Okay, so that was track number 3, In My Time of Dying, bro. And listen, man, I love on this channel being able to just hear something and within, seconds of me, minutes of me hearing the song, being able to give you a breakdown of what I heard. You know what I'm saying? The idea how I felt. Just a good general first reaction to a lot of these songs. I think I do a pretty good job of that, right? But I can't do that for this one, bro. And not in the best way possible, bro. This was 11 minutes of terror, horror, chaos, but also like celebration, like it's like religion. Like what the fuck? I just want to say, man, out of every Led Zeppelin song I heard, I don't know if I've heard anyone where all 4 members just performed. Like they've had songs where they're all shown out, bro, but on this one, everybody had their moments, bro. JPJ with the little breakdowns, doing his little whoops in the back with the little weird instruments and noises and things, man. John Bonham. I said during the track, John Bonham might have been the MVP of that track, bro. He was like, he might have had blisters on his fingers, right? He was banging, he was banging. Why was he banging so hard? And then Jimmy Page, bro. Is Jimmy Page, is he considered the greatest guitarist of all time? Right? I haven't heard enough bands to like say that myself, but out of all the bands I've heard so far, right, I say Pink Floyd, Mr. Gilmore, amazing guitarist. Beach Boys, I think, who plays? I don't know. One of the Wilsons is a pretty good guitarist, right? Obviously the Beatles, George Harrison, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, all amazing guitar players, right? But Jimmy Page, godly, like otherworldly, bro. He makes it so effortless and so seamless too. Like it doesn't feel like he's ever doing too much, but he's clearly doing too much. Am I tripping? He's clearly doing too much, Jimmy Page, but it never feels like he's doing too much. It's weird. I just want everybody to hug your loved ones, right? Jesus, whatever, bro. This song right here, listen, amazing song. Amazing performance by everybody. Amazing experience, man. Led Zeppelin, I appreciate. That's one thing I appreciate about all these bands I listen to. They create experiences, right? Not just music, man. Just experiences, bro. Like I went through like 15 different mood swings through those 11 minutes, right? I think y'all let me go. I went through the 7 stages of grief, right? All the way from anger to acceptance, right? On this song, man. Just amazing. Right, I can't give y'all like a real breakdown of this one, bro. And I don't want to, man. Music is feeling, right? When I do my little tier list or I come back and do a video on Houses of the Holy, or this is Physical Graffiti. When I do a video on Physical Graffiti, Y'all know more about how I feel about this one, man. But amazing. I don't know how I rank it with all the other long form Led Zeppelin joints. Right, Since I've Been Loving You and Stairway to Heaven, man, those were top joints, man. But we're gonna talk about it at some point. We're gonna talk about it at some point, Zeppelins. But anyway, man, we are on to track number 4. We got Houses of the Holy, man. Let's get to it, man. It's the title track for their previous album on this album. Man, make it make sense, Led. And when she walks. Okay, I'm sorry. The crunch just got stuck in my head for some reason. It just snuck in my head out of nowhere. Now, on to track number 4, Houses of the Holy. Hey. I like the groove already. I'm a sucker for a nice groove. Let's go, Robert. For sure. I don't know about that. Maybe? Okay. Riff me out, Jimmy. He said the thing. Hey. Nah, Robert. I said maybe earlier. I'm saying nah, Robert. Facts. Probably not this song. I won't hear this song's called. But maybe some other songs, not this one. Come on. Facts. Facts. You do, Robert. No, sir. Possibly. I play too much, man. I'm gonna be serious one day, y'all. I promise. All right, rip us out, Jimmy. Rip us out. Ooh. Okay, interesting. All right, Jimmy. You know, Jimmy had to just give us a little sweet serenade right there. I don't know if I call it, not a sweet serenade, but he serenaded me. Serenaded me right there, Jimmy. Robert serenaded me with his lyrics a couple times, man. Just interesting song right there from Led Zeppelin, right? All right, so that was track number 4, Houses of the Holy, and that was probably I'd say the weakest song for me so far. Still a good song, right? But not to the level of the 3 songs that came before it. It seems like they kind of toned it back a little bit instrumentally on this song, and I'm glad they did that, bro, because the first 3 songs were just straight bangers, right? Straight bangers, and this one still was kind of banging in its own right, but a little subdued, right? I think the star of this track was more so the story that Robert was trying to tell, and he was penning in his lyrics more so than it was, you know, the backdrop, even though it was all pretty elite in its own right. Like, there was some moments, some riffs, like, there's always gonna be riffs. I've noticed that. I was wondering, I'm sorry for the detour, I was wondering on my Led Zeppelin 1 reaction why everybody was complaining about the riffs. Like, oh, you can't cut the riff off that song. What you can't cut off a Jimmy Page riff. Like, I'm like, bro, come on, bro, it's just the guitar noises, bro. Is it that serious? Yes, it's that serious. It's really that serious, bro. He be wilding. And I still got to cut him, man, because YouTube copyright, you know, you can get the whole reaction on Patreon. But I show a little bit more respect to the riffs and the guitar interludes and things like that than I did on the first 2 reactions, for sure, man, for sure. But yeah, man, all in all, an amazing song. And I'm noticing Robert, I mean, he always been, I guess, kind of religious in his music. But this album in particular has had a lot of religious themes. And I would have thought the album called Houses of the Holy would have had more of the religious type of music. Maybe it did. Maybe I'm not remembering a lot of the lyrics wrong, because if you watch the reaction, or any of my Led Zeppelin reactions, I end up just watch. Right, but anyway, man, we're going to do track number 5. Right, I've been waiting on this song right here, man. I love this title, man. I'm a sucker for a good title. Right, if the song sounds anything like this title, we are in for a doozy right here, man. We got track number 5, Trampled Underfoot. Oh, yeah, man. Let's get to it, y'all. I'm ready. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got right to it. They locked me in instantly. Oh, Robert nasty. Robert a little freaky. You wanna talk to me, Robert? Well, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, Robert. Yeah? Facts? Yeah. Oh yeah. Talk your shit, Robert. Oh. Yeah. Hey. Gonna crack a head, Robert? Robert talking crazy on this album. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What? JPJ, I hear you, bro. I feel that groove, JPJ. You ain't left out. I feel the groove, bro. I hear the elephant guitar. Oh, it's the elephant guitar. Hey, man. Robert might got the best ad-lib in rock. Robert. Nigga, Robert frying my battery. Chill, Robert. Going down on what? Robert filthy. He's a filthy young man. Talk to me, Jimmy. Hey. Robert in the void. Nah, they put Robert back in the void. That's a nice little throwback, man. About to say, man, I ain't heard Robert in the void, you know, for a little minute, man. So, all right, so that was track number 5, Trampled Underfoot. And despite a couple of technical difficulties, man, this song lived up to the expectations I had from the title, man. Very groovy, man. Just very, very Led Zeppelin 1 and 2-ish, I would say. And listen, man, this is just me. I'm gonna make a guess right here. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, man. Trampled underfoot. I'm wondering, is this some type of euphemism? Right, because the title's Trampled Underfoot. And the entire song, Robert was just being kind of being a horny toad. Right? Let's just be honest. Let's just, call it what it is. Robert was being really horny on this song, and I'm wondering if Trampled Underfoot got something to do with like the level of, horniness Robert had going on. I don't know. Right, it has me a little perturbed, man, but all in all, great song, man. Great song. Jimmy and Robert were the MVPs of that one. They are the MVPs, bro. JPJ provided the groove. Right, the guitars and the drums wouldn't hit that great if it wasn't the groove in the background. Right, the guitars wouldn't sound as polished if it wasn't the drums to set the patterns for the guitar. Like, it's just, it all worked together, bro. Like, Jesus. And rock music is just a beautiful thing, where I'm telling you, Led Zeppelin is the one group. It forces you to appreciate the intricacies a lot more. Because if you don't appreciate the intricacies, this is going to sound like a whole bunch of noise to you. It probably will. But if you have time to sit, listen, and really appreciate what they're doing, how they grow from album to album, bro, this is amazing, man. Amazing, man. You're a wizard. I was about to make a pretty clean "you're a wizard" Jimmy joke, and then my mic cut out. So it's just like, bro, let's finish this album, man. Everything's going haywire. Oh, we're on the track number 6, man. Take Me Home on this one, because we're not going home yet. We still got a whole another 9 tracks to get to. But we're gonna finish up this one today with track number 6, man. I kind of like this song. I like this title too, man. Straight, simple, to the point, man. We got Kashmir. What y'all talking about, Led, man? Let me know something, man. Take me home, man. Yup. That's 8 minutes. Yo! All hold on. I'm so what? Bro, am I tripping? Am I tripping, bro? Hold on. Boy, I know y'all done played Call of Duty before, right? Y'all done played Call of Duty before, right? Right? I know y'all. Some of y'all might not have played Madden and heard them soundtracks. Y'all done played Call of Duty, right?
It's the FNG, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, what the okay. Man, I think this is going to be the most beautiful part about going through these albums is just recognizing songs and sounds that I heard all the time as a kid. Because I know some of these are just legendary. And this right here, if you play Call of Duty, is legendary. I'm sorry, I just took a big-ass detour, man, but I had to. Track number 6, Take Us Home, Led Zeppelin, Kashmir. Let's go, man. I feel like I'm going to war now. Let's do it. Yeah? Yo, this instrumental is nuts, bro. Is that JPJ making that rhythm? Bro, this sounds like man, quit playing, bro. Come on. At all. Ain't no denial, mama. What's happening? I feel like I'm levitating. What the fuck? Yeah! What the fuck is legendary? Legendary. Kashmir. Come on. Come on. Yeah. One more. Like I really used to hear this every day coming home from school. This is the exact same riff. This is crazy to me. Robert, you good? What the hell was that, Robert? Lock in. I can tell you who is locked in. Jimmy Page and them boys. John Bonham, JPJ, they locked in. This is like one of the greatest arrangements I've ever heard in my life. Come on, organs. Talk to me, organs. Come on, Bonham. Everybody talking to me right now. They do this every time, I told y'all. They take you home for real. Yup. Wow. I'm overwhelmed, y'all. I'm overwhelmed, y'all. You took me there, man. I can't even lie, Robert. You took me there, man. And we still got 9 more whoops. Jesus. Man. Hey, man. First of all, Kashmir, boy, that might be top 1 Zeppelin for me, man. Jesus. Yo, that was track number 6, Kashmir, bro. And it's crazy how, like, y'all see how the song started for me, right? The most memorable part of this song I thought was going to be the fact it's the menu music, or the menu music from Modern Warfare 2 samples parts of this song, right? I was like, there's no way anything about this song could be more memorable for me than that, right? I thought we were just going to cruise through to the end, right? But there was so much happening here besides. Let's talk about that instrumental. Like, that is one of the greatest just riffs. I don't know if the chords, I don't know whatever it is. It sounds amazing, and it sounds even better right here in album form, bro, in song form through all these progressions on here. Right, because it starts off with the dun, 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 and then Robert is doing this thing, but then it'll suddenly come in with these little like gorgeous like swells, and it's just like every time the swells come in, it builds up more and more. I hope y'all understand what I'm talking about, because I barely understand what I'm talking about, but I do. Okay, and as we get to the back half of that track, bro, the organs, the violins, it's just like it starts to feel like you're just floating. And Robert is saying, let me take you there. And it really feels like they're taking you somewhere, bro. When I say I've listened to every Led Zeppelin album from start to finish, bro, I know for a fact on these last songs, they wild out just a little bit more to take you home. That's literally what they do, bro. Like, so it's just perfect. Perfect outro right there. Perfect song, bro. This is a song I'm going to be listening to a couple more times, bro. So we're going to end the review right here, right? I'm going to tell y'all my favorites from track 1, but I'm not actually going to dive into these tracks until we get to the Disc 2 reaction, right? Disc 2 reaction is coming very soon, right? It's not going to take a couple weeks. It's going to take like a couple days, okay? But yeah, I need to sit with this first half for at least a day before we hop into that second half, bro. There's just so much going on. I feel like there's a lot that I really missed, like, because it was so much going on. A lot of things lyrically. It was probably certain sounds that I just didn't catch up on. So I just want to really lock into Disc 1. Then we're going to hop into Disc 2, man, because this, bro, what are they going to do for 9 more songs? 9 more songs? Bro, what? So out of these 6 tracks, man, it was really a solid 6 for 6, bro. There's not one song on here I didn't enjoy. Houses of the Holy was a little, lesser than all the other songs, but still a good song in of itself. But if I had to pick favorites, it would be Custard Pie, The Rover, In My Time of Dying, and Kashmir. Those four can hold up with any of Led Zeppelin's best 4. I truly believe that these 4 songs, bro, and even House of the Holy and Trampled Underfoot are great songs. I just feel like they're a little more standard Zeppelin-y, if that makes sense, man, which is not a bad thing. That's still a great thing, as I explained earlier in the reaction. But compared to them other 4 songs, man, Custard Pie, The Rover, In My Time of Dying, and Kashmir, bro, peak Zeppelin. Zeppelin at his best, peak Zeppelin. Just Jimmy at his best, JPJ at his best, John Bonham, man, just amazing. But yeah, I ain't gonna spend too much more time on this one, man. We gotta hop into Disc 2. Disc 2 coming very, very soon. Pink Floyd also on the way. We're gonna hop into Let It Be by the Beatles this week. And then we're gonna add 2 new bands, man. I'm thinking of adding Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin. Jimi Hendrix and Black Sabbath. Right, because you gotta think about it, man. We're kind of winding down on Led Zeppelin. We need a little bit more hard rock on the channel. It can't just be psychedelic shit all the time. Right, we can't just do that, bro. I'm gonna lose my mind. Right, I'm literally gonna lose my mind if I had to listen to any more psychedelic shit 5 days in a row, bro. I gotta get a little hard rock in there. So yeah, I'm gonna add Jimmy and Sabbath towards the end of this week. Man, it's gonna be a good time. I'm telling y'all, this channel, some big things coming up. I can't really talk about it right now, but once I can, y'all be the first to know, man. Life of Darius, love y'all. Noises in the background, who cares? Gang. But with all that being said, I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. It's your boy Life of Darius, aka Kashmir Dre. And I'm Jesus candles, man. Jesus candles? Jesus sandals, man. Oh my God, I suck.